I'm going to go over 8 quick and easy, super low prep letter D activities you can do with your preschooler or toddler. Most of them can be set up in under a minute and should keep your kid occupied for a long, long time. Jumping right in, the first one we did was letter D is for donuts. Instead of doing food, we just did Play-Doh, threw some beads on top as sprinkles, and my son loved this one. He could have done it for ages. And I think they turned out super cute. Our next activity took a little bit more prep. The night before, I grabbed some of our dino toys. I tossed them into a Tupperware, threw some water on top, tossed it in the freezer, and the next day we pulled them out, filled up some small cups with water. I added food coloring because I thought it would be fun. We have these colorful pipettes that my son used, but you can also use just like a reusable straw and some hot water. So you don't really need to be fancy to do this activity. And my son slowly chiseled out these dinosaurs. And because we love dinosaurs so much, we thought a little more dino play was in order. I grabbed one of our bigger ones, buried him in sand, and gave my son a paintbrush to go paleontologist and get it out. I was going to bury him in the backyard, but it was raining and I had dry sand, so we did an indoor activity. Then, being very on point, my son grabbed these dress-up dinosaurs we had gotten from Hobby Lobby. I think they might be on Amazon too, and we enjoyed getting our dinosaurs very fancy. Another fun one, if you have a crafty kid, is to design a dollhouse. I actually have these as free printables on my blog, slicespoon.com, under the ABC section, and I made 2 versions. One that's just like a square that's easy to cut out, and one that's a little bit more complex, but my son and I both had a great time doing them together. Colored them and then did some cut and paste, and they were really cute. The next activity we did was to make some dragon noses. We slit tissue paper, then grabbed a paper towel tube and glued around the inside, and glued our tissue paper around that so that when we blew through it, it kind of looked like fire blowing out. Honestly, I'd give the end product of this maybe a 2 out of 5, but we did have fun making them, and my son really enjoyed them, even though our fire didn't blast out quite as strong as I was hoping. And once we had our dragon noses, it was time to go discover some diamonds. I already had these beads on hand. You could honestly use any. I hid them around our front room, and we did kind of Easter egg style. So my son loved this one. He was thrilled to go find them all, and he was also really excited to hide them for me to find. And our last activity was a no-brainer for me. We did some dancing. I was kind of hoping to dress up and do dancing, but my son wasn't really feeling the dress up, so we just boogied on. If you thought these activities were fun, be sure to follow me for some more letter play ideas for your preschooler.